Okay, hi everyone. Today is Self-Harm Awareness Day, so I'm going to do a little video about I wrote an essay for school about self-harm. Got a 3 on it, so I was well chuffed. And that's a 3 in Scotland. So anyway, I'm going to read you the essay because I just want to. Anyway, I do have dyslexia, so I do apologise if I keep on repeating sentences and stuff. But anyway, here we go. Self-harm. This is a factual piece about people who self-harm and what drives them to do it, and the many different forms of self-harm. What is self-harm? Self-harm is when a person can't cope with stress or emotional pain in their lives. Self-harm is more common in teenagers, as it is a stressful time in anyone's life. 1 in 8 teenagers self-harm without telling anyone. Not many self-harmers seek help. There are 5 reasons why someone might self-harm. The reason for a release of pent-up emotional stress, to express an anger or other negative emotions, to experience an element of control in their life when something seems out of control, to feel something other than emptiness, even if what you feel is pain, to punish themselves because they feel inadequate or worthless. The different forms of self-harming. There are many forms of self-harming than just cutting. Cutting. When a person cuts their arms, legs, torso to draw blood, to feel a physical pain rather than emotional pain. Burning. People burn to get the same release as cutting. People burn with straighteners, candles, lighters or matches. Biting. Biting can be just biting your nails down so much it hurts. Your knuckles or arms. Biting your knuckles or your arms to make a mark or break the skin. Head banging. To bang your head to hit where the emotional pain is. Bruising. To hurt yourself without making any marks. Marking is much the same as bruising, but can be a bit worse. Breaking. To break a bone such as a finger, toe, arms, legs intentionally. Facts. Self-harm is more common in girls between the age 8 to 26. Some people never find the strength to tell anyone, or even to try seek help. Believe it or not, there's a stereotype of self-harmer. They're a teenage girl, or emo, or goth, but that's not the case. It's not emos or goths or just teenage girls. Anyone you look at in the street might self-harm, and you'll never know. So forget the stereotypes. People who've not had experience themselves, or with friends or family members with self-harm, might say it's a form of suicidal act, but it's not. It's far from it. People that attempt or commit suicide might have never had any experience themselves with self-harm issues. Not just normal, everyday to-day people self-harm. Celebrities such as Zisa Kontor-Stavros, who's a singer, out of Vernon Dubs, the late great Amy Winehouse, who was a singer, Demi Lovato, who's a singer, Johnny Depp, who's an actor, the late great Princess Diana, who's a member of the royal family. An interview with a self-harmer. What age did you start self-harming at? I started self-harming at age 13. Why did you start self-harming? I couldn't cope with school and my parents splitting up, and I had a fear of the outside world. What form of self-harm? The form of self-harm I did, and sometimes still do, is cutting. How do you feel before and after self-harming? Before, I feel upset, hate myself. But after, sometimes I regret it, but the sadness goes away. How did you tell your parents you were self-harming? It was one of the most difficult things I ever had to do in my life. I wrote my mum a letter saying that I had started cutting myself because one night I was scared what I was going to do next. And she texted my granny and my dad to say I was cutting. In conclusion, I found out that there is no stereotype self-harmer. That there's that there isn't one form of self-harming, and self-harm is not a suicidal act, and that not everyone seeks help, and such a population of us self-harm. And the last little bit, where I found my information on YouTube, nhs.org, and a fellow self-harmer, and my own experience by Hannah Faulkner. So that's basically my thing. I really do apologise if I did repeat over sentences, because I have got dyslexia and I find it very difficult to read just like that. But anyway, please comment, rate and stuff, because it's a very touchy, it's not like a touchy subject, it is a very important subject that this awareness it's not the largest awareness, and it really should be, because a lot of people do it, and myself included, as you'll know if you've watched some of my other videos, and just we need so that's really my video. So please comment, subscribe and stuff, and I'll have a few more videos coming this weekend hopefully, so bye.